What's going on, everyone? My name is Brosho. Welcome back to a brand new video. And today I wanted to talk about some more new screenshots that came from Age of Calamity. So let's get into it. So in my last video, I uploaded a bunch of brand new screenshots and everything. And while I was uploading it, even more new screenshots came out on this website called 4gamer.net, which is a Japanese website. A lot of these were in that last video, but there were a few that look very interesting, so I wanted to talk about them in this video. So as you can see in this first image, we have King Rome addressing some Hylian soldiers, and we can see in this image, we see a Hylian soldier with like a little, I forget what they're called, but a thing on his head, so you can tell he's like a captain. And then you can also see the Hylian royal guards right next to him, and this looks like it's somewhere in Castletown, in the immediate Castletown, and not one of the towns like around. But I love how this looks. I can't wait to see Hyrule just all built up. It's gonna be so amazing, and I can't wait. But beyond that, I wonder if Link is in here. But Link usually doesn't wear like a helmet. He's usually just has his head out. But also we have two more images that we've already seen. Pyrrha and Robbie with the Sheikah slate, as that was in the one of the 100 Years Before trailers that we got 2 weeks ago. And then we also have this one. I think we've seen, actually I don't think we've seen this one before, but we see Pyrrha up front pointing at something, and we see Zelda in her, like, what's it called? It's her prayer robe or something like that, which makes me think that this is probably somewhere around one of the springs of courage, wisdom, or power, where she usually prays to the goddess to her sealing powers. And then we can see Impa right there. Impa's gonna be the coolest character in the game. I can't wait. She's probably gonna be my favorite character. I'm probably gonna use her more than anyone. But now here's a new one right here. This one is very interesting. We see the new Yi clan member. He looks awesome. I can't wait to figure out who he is. I think he's Master Koga, but he's like saying be quiet or whatever, and you see two Yi clan members right behind him, and we can see this probably takes place in the same town as what we see in the trailer. He looks so awesome. I think we're gonna be able to play as villains in this game, and he's probably gonna be one of the cooler villains. I think, like, look at his two katanas on his side. I think that's gonna make his gameplay just absolutely amazing. But onward from this, we see Link in this next one using a thunder rod, zapping a bunch of Lizalfos. This looks like it's somewhere by Rito Village, I want to say, like over, like near that canyon over there. And we see some kind of fortification on the side. In the next image, we also see Link using the Magnesis rune. I can't tell exactly what he's grabbing. It looks like there's a box or something back there, but just out in Hyrule Field. And then we see the Japanese logo, which is kind of interesting. But also, I love these new pieces of art that they have. Like, we see King Rome right here. King Rome's looks so cool, because I guess we have seen all the other ones, but his looks pretty awesome. I think he's going to be a playable character also, along with Pyrrha and Robbie. They also look like they're going to be pretty awesome, and they're going to be playable. I want to know what their movesets are around. I'm sure Robbie's is probably going to be around, like, probably ancient. He may have, like, ancient armor or something that he can equip. But also, wow, that actually just made me think of something. I wonder if other characters will be able to equip other outfits. I think they will. But then you see Pyrrha. Hers, I'm not sure. Hers may just be Sheikah runes. I don't know. But Zelda already has just Sheikah runes. And then we also have Hetsu right here. I wonder what his moveset is going to be. It's probably going to be like shooting out Korok seeds or something. Or Koroks are going to be attacking in some sort of way. But I'm sure he's probably going to be playable since they have art for him. And then this is like the coolest piece of art for anyone. Master Koga's art, which I did use in the thumbnail of this video. His looks so awesome. It looks like he just appeared out of nowhere. And you see all the little paper, I forget what they're called, but, and then you see his huge ball thing. That is probably going to be one of his attacks, one of his main attacks. But I can't wait to see how they flesh it out in this game, how they flesh out Master Koga and all of his movesets and his attacks. But then we have that one again, and we have this also, King Rome with his, I believe it's a Royal Claymore, and it looks like they're standing over a Guardian right here. And then you have some of the Royal Guards with their Royal Guard swords, and this looks like it's out. I can't exactly tell, but it looks like that may be a divine beast or something in the background. I can't tell, but this looks like it may be by the Great Plateau, just outside of it. But this is one of the cooler images because this is something new, and this pretty much makes it seem like King Rome is going to be playable, so that's going to be fun. So, and then next we have Pura and Robbie. We've seen these were all in the trailers, and that, but this right here with Zelda and Pura, this is a new image. So I think all these characters are definitely going to be playable, but this is on one of the towers, which this is probably in between battles, since we know that the towers will be basically like your rest area. So I wonder what Pura's doing up here though. She probably will be playable. But this is after we've gotten all the champions, as we can see, with their blue garbs on. So let me see. And then we have Pura with the Sheikah Slate, which means she probably just upgraded something. I believe this is in Central Hyrule right here, this little map area that's on the Sheikah Slate, which means she probably just upgraded it in some sort of way. But then we've got Pura doing her main pose, and it looks like, I think I see a Guardian in the background. So this is probably in the Ancient Tech Lab. Then we see Hetsu right here, shaking his maracas, being happy that people can finally see him. And we can see the tiny egg Guardian down there. I can't wait to figure out what he does. He's cool. But then we've got Master Koga probably doing some kind of dance number right before he attacks you. And then Master Koga, I forget what he says in this scene, but this is probably during that same part right there where you're about to fight him. And then this right here, this is probably the most interesting. This is like, this one and the next one are like the most interesting screenshots, and the reason I'm making this video. So this image looks so cool. This is obviously taking place at the same time as the one short shot that we saw in the trailer of Age of Calamity. And we can see this new figure with his little giant ancient core looking thing sitting in a chair, along with Master Koga on the other side and this other new Yiga clan member. But one thing that I noticed is back here in the back, this tapestry on the back wall kind of looks like the tapestry from the Calamity Ganon art when they're talking about the past. That's what it looks like to me. Or you could take it as like a kind of like how the shrines look, but that's what I think it is, and they're obviously meeting about something. If I had to guess, this is probably somewhere that we haven't seen in the Yiga clan hideout. But then we also see, this one is probably one of my favorite, this is one of my favorite images. This I used in the thumbnail also. We can see that new figure, Master Koga, and the new Yiga clan member out in the Gerudo Desert. I love that there's 3 enemies in this game. That makes it so much better. And we obviously know that this person is at the top. I wonder, like, what is going on in this image? Because it looks like this person could be maybe talking to them or addressing them, or maybe betraying them in some sort of way. But then again, if the Yiga clan does still follow Ganon, I don't think that this figure would betray them. But also, this character is probably way too smart to betray them if they are the fortune teller. They're like an Emperor Palpatine, except in Legend of Zelda, since they're so sneaky and they hide in the background of everything. But then we have this scene again from the trailer, and we have the Yiga clan member again. But then we also have, this is one of the most interesting shots also, we have Akala Citadel when all the Guardians are attacking it. This shot looks so cool. I can't wait. I think this is going to be my favorite, like, mission or segment of the game when all the Guardians attack, because this place looks, I remember coming across this place and it was just how huge and massive it is, and just all these Guardians and everything just overran it. And you can see just all the remnants of the Guardians as they were making their way up to the top of Akala Citadel. And I think it would be pretty cool to see when they do finally attack, and like if there's any strategy or anything involved. And then these next few images, we have Mipha using the Cryonis rune. It looks like the pathway up to Zora's domain, which all these little areas that I wouldn't expect to see, I'm happy that they're making the most out of Breath of the Wild's world. And we can see they're all frozen around it. Then we see Link again with the Thunder Rod, and then we also have a Korok location, which this looks pretty awesome. So I wonder how many of these will be spread out through the levels, or if it's just one and you have to find that one. But I want to know, like, what do the Korok seeds do in this game? Because I remember in the original Hyrule Warriors, I believe when you found like the gold Skulltulas or whatever, it would contribute to a piece of art that would be displayed in the game, but you could actually like play through that tapestry or whatever. I remember they added a lot of DLC for that too. So people would just keep playing Hyrule Warriors, and then you see it after Link has, I guess, awakened the Korok or whatever, or found him. You can see him right there looking all happy. But then you can also see smoke in the background, meaning somewhere was probably just attacked. But this also looks like it's early on in the game, since Link doesn't have his champion outfit, his champion uniform, and he doesn't have the Master Sword either. So this is probably one of the first few levels. Then we can see Link using the Magnesis rune, taking the Bokoblin's hammer right there, and then we also have this same one again. But also we have right here, we have Mipha somewhere near Hyrule Castle, or one of these outposts, facing off against a Blade Master. That looks cool. So can you guard in this game? It looks like she's guarding, but that looks cool. All the Yiga clan members all around. I want to know, like, how many people have joined the Yiga, because just all these 1,000 troops, like, all at once in each of these battles. I wonder if they're like, if they equal the amount of people that are still part of the Sheikah tribe. But then we also have down here, we have Link about to face off against a bunch of Bokoblins in Hyrule Castle Town. But this looks cool. You can see like little shops and everything set up. You can see the wagons in the back. I love how colorful this scene is too, like how the roof is blue back here, and then how the shop is yellow. This would be so awesome to play through in Breath of the Wild. I feel like it would be overwhelming if you could actually visit each one of these places and go in and buy stuff at each one of these shops. But then I believe this next one is, I forget what weapon this is, but it's a Gerudo weapon. We can see Link in his Desert Voe outfit about to swing it around. This looks pretty cool. I can't wait to see all the varieties of weapons in this game, but I also want to know if they add any more weapons, which I'm sure they will for these new characters, but that's going to be pretty awesome. And then we also see, I don't remember what kind of spear this is, but we see Link has a spear, and this also looks like it is probably somewhere up around, because I think I can see Rito Village in the background. So this looks like it's around the flight range, which again, they're really using this world in Legend of Zelda, places that I wouldn't expect that they would use. But that's all I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to talk about those. A lot of these scenes look really interesting, and just like these Guardians, I can't wait to play this. I love how these Guardians overtaking Akala Citadel, how I love the time of day, how it just adds to the ambience of the game and adds to the overall mood of the places about to get taken over, and it's during the Great Calamity. So it looks like it's about eventide that day. And I love just how mysterious these characters are. Master Koga, the new Sheikah guy, the new Yiga clan member, and this new villain right here. I love how mysterious they look, and I can't wait to learn about them. But if you guys agree, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think about these images, specifically about these two images right here with the Yiga clan members and this new villain. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. I've been Bro Show, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.